Hi, Christine. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Mike. Thanks that you found some time for me.
How can I help you?
One of your salespeople told me that I can improve our IT environment by using your cloud services.
Glad to hear that. Who is referring you to me?
I think his name was Paul Gartner.
Oh, Paul Gartner. He's actually not working for Microsoft. He's part of our community.
Community?
He's just one of our fanboys who spends his whole day by retweeting and sharing our endless posts in social media. Yes, somehow like one of our sales reps, but they're not on our payroll. Doing it for free, for some swag.
Anyway, he was very kind, and he told me some amazing stories about the cloud.
Yeah, he should be. Recently, we even promoted him to be one of our MVPs.
Doesn't MVP stand for Most Valuable Professional?
Yes, at least officially. Internally, we're calling them most valuable profit bringers. To be honest, has nothing to do with professionality.
Anyway, he told me some pretty amazing things about Microsoft Azure. Can you give me some advices? What would you do in my position?
Well, do you have an Exchange mail server on premise?
Yes, we do.
Move it to Office 365.
What are my benefits with it?
It's easy. You never have to think about the server anymore. The cloud is handling everything for you.
So my users would never get this annoying login dialogues with Outlook anymore?
Never say never, but at least they are looking a bit nicer.
Are there any prerequisites I need to care about before moving my mail server to Office 365?
Not really. You just need to have at least Office 2013, but I assume that you are anyway using Windows 10 Fall Creators Update with the most actual patches and Office 365 on the client side, as all of our other customers are, right?
Not really. We're still using Office 2010. If we upgrade to Office 2013, how long can we remain on that version?
It depends.
What does it mean that it depends?
If somebody from our management decides to introduce new features within Office 365, we will inform you around a month before so that you have enough time to upgrade to the most actual version. As easy as that.
Okay. So let's assume we have migrated our mailboxes to Office 365. What are our benefits from it?
You get all the features we develop for our customers first.
So we could still decide whether and when we would get it?
No, we make it even easier for you. We just implement them at a convenient time.
Without updating our client infrastructure?
If you're using Office 365 on the client side too, yes.
So I never have to update anything on the client side anymore.
I didn't say that, but you could get the features first.
And if I don't like to have them?
See it as a gift.
What about backup and spam filtering?
We take care about everything.
So if somebody deletes a mail accidentally, how can he recover it?
He can just open the recycle bin within Outlook and get it back from there.
For how long?
Let's say for around 30 days. That should be enough.
And if he deleted the mail half a year ago?
Then you need to take care about a backup solution for your mail environment yourself.
What if I like to add some specific settings, like a disclaimer for every outgoing email, a software which adds signatures automatically, and if I like to do some other fancy stuff?
It depends.
On what?
You can configure some of that stuff within Azure.
So I still need the same manpower to maintain the environment?
It depends.
What about my other infrastructure servers?
That's an easy question. Move them to Azure. We even provide easy-to-use wizards for doing that.
And how do my users connect to the servers?
Over the internet.
And if the internet is down?
Then you got a second link.
What about the connection speed I would need for this?
This is a non-brainer. With an express route to our data centers, it won't be a problem.
What does this express link cost?
Just some hundreds.
Just some hundreds of dollars a year?
No, just some hundreds of thousands of dollars a month.
What about my file servers?
Move them to Azure by using Azure File Sync.
Where is that data stored exactly? I mean, we have pretty confidential data on our shares.
Within the cloud.
Can you please be more specific?
If you choose that they will be stored within Switzerland, we try to place them on our data centers in Switzerland.
What about our domain controllers?
Just use Azure AD for identity things.
That sounds promising. So my users will be authenticated by Azure AD and get their settings by GPOs from there?
It depends.
On what?
Whether you have GPOs configured on your domain controllers on premise.
So I would still need to have domain controllers on premise or not.
It depends.
So, if I'd like to move all those things to Microsoft Azure, what would that cost?
It depends
It depends on what?
on the amount of data, on the usage of the network, on the speed of the network, on the size of the mailboxes, on the CPU speed of the virtual machines, disk speed of them, and their memory usage, your data plan, the storage transactions, the operation hours, your location, your licenses needed, and last but not least, on the mood of our management and success of our community in getting more people to the cloud.
So, you don't have an exact number for me?
No, as I told you, it depends on many things.
Let's say for a single standard virtual machine.
Let me calculate that. For a standard virtual machine within a Swiss data center with a single standard 32 gig hard drive, 8 gigabytes of memory, and 2 virtual CPUs, it'll be around US dollars 180 a month.
Including the network traffic to it?
No, but hey, it includes a Windows license already.
What about the CALs?
They are sold separately.
So, if I have currently 100 virtual machines running on my 4-node cluster, I would need to pay you US dollars 18,000 monthly, plus network connections, more storage, transactions, and CALs?
Yes, but you don't have to take care about your local infrastructure anymore.
Means that I could get rid of my 4-node cluster, for which I spend around US dollars 150,000 in hardware and Windows licenses, and which has a lifetime of 5 years, to get all my virtual machines to Azure for 1 million bucks within 5 years for just a basic configuration?
Yes, that is what I propose to you. Like this, you don't have to take care about your shitty on-premise environment anymore. It's all on us.
So you will take care about the virtual machines and I don't need my IT staff anymore?
We will host them only. You still need to maintain it, but this is already a huge benefit.
Nobody will move to the cloud like this.
They will, believe me, they will.
Why would they?
Because we stopped working on the on-premise stuff. Just giving those nerds tiny useless things with every release and don't take care about unfinished or even requested stuff. Sometimes I feel bad for them when they are hoping for some good changes and looking at me with their big and dreamy eyes before we release a new major version. But you need to think about us. We need to increase our shareholder value, and we realize that running our stuff for horrible and undisclosed prices is way more profitable than selling it just once.
How can you even feel proud about this offer? Like this, you don't make friends.
No need for friends. I have my community.